Tom, my cousin, my buddy, well, he got me in trouble a lot. Oh my God. But he'd say I got him in trouble. You know. One day he decided we're going to stop the traffic downtown. I don't remember if it was his idea or mine, but we got two brooms. Stood on one side and I stood on the other. We stopped all the cars. All the horns were honking. Needless to say, we got in trouble for that one. Tom really liked sports. And so when something happened to one of the players or something, I always told him, well, they didn't need him anyway. I'd say something about, you know, he'd moan and groan around. He really loved coaching those young men. Really loved that. Well, you know, you couldn't say nothing about them young men. He was a good guy. He had, of course, you knew he was a policeman. I guess that's what he was. He's more of a friend to everybody than a policeman. He always knew the right thing to say to somebody that they were down and out. You know, he would pick them up. We played different sports together. One time we were playing and I was catching and he was going to pitch. So he threw one in and he forgot to tell me he was going to throw it in and hit the plate, hit me right in the Adam's apple. I couldn't talk too good right there. But afterwards I talked to him. Me and him could get into more trouble, get into more things, do craziest things. And then, of course, then we'd get in trouble and we'd have to straighten ourselves up for a day or two. He was a good guy. He'd give you the shirt off his back. There ain't no doubt about that. He would do that. You know, I remember one of the worst times in his life is when he railroad train went through town and it went off the track and I can't remember what it killed some people, but it hurt a lot of people. But he stayed right there. I was amazed. I thought about that later. You know, he could have, he stayed right there and talked to every one of those people whose friend some of them got killed, some of them got hurt. That's just the way it was, you know. He was a good guy. Tom was a good guy. And of course, I never told him that. I always told him that. And I told his mom a few bad things too. And we'd get in a lot of trouble, me and him. Well, we tried to. No, we tried to get out of it, but we never did. One day, his mom and my mom, they heard all these horns honking down on 3rd Street. That was like a block from over there. So they went down there and here me and him he had a broom, I had a broom, we stopping all the traffic. Now that just sounds like him, don't it? We stopping the traffic. Well, we thought that was a good time, you know, until we got home. Then we stopped to paddle. Tom, he really liked sports. He loved them young men that he coached them, you know, in games. He just loved them guys. He loved all those young people. He would be right there. I know a few of them got in trouble, and I think they had to go down I think they went to the police station or something. But he was right there. Right there. And he didn't say to him, "Now, boys, that wasn't nice." He chewed them out like you wouldn't believe. I bet they never did a thing wrong after that in their life. He just were up one side and down the other. And but they loved him because they knew how much he loved them. Yeah, he really enjoyed being with those young people and helping them out. He would help anybody out. He was well known for all his sports that he loved. Yeah. He'd call me up and, "Do you know what so-and-so did today?" He's talking about Indians, I think it was. And I said, "No, I don't know. I didn't listen to it." "Well, I'll tell you what he did." That went on for about 15 minutes. He's telling me about something Larry Doby did. I don't know if any of you remember Larry Doby. He was, I think Larry Doby was one of the first black people in Major League. One of the first. So I'd hear him over on the porch. He'd go over and sit with the old guy on the porch, and I'd be across the street, and I'd hear him both blow. They'd be. He would call him Larry Toby. He said, "Did you hear what Larry Toby did?" I said, "No, I don't know. I don't remember what he did." And I might make something up too and tell him, like I did know, but I didn't know. But he was a good guy. He was fun to be with. He was fun to get in trouble with. One time we had this big hill up in a great big hill up where we messed around and did all kinds of stupid, crazy things. But anyway, we were up there one day, and his brother Dick was up there with us, and we were going to have a football game. And we said, we can't. There was a great big thing for glass. Oh, we're having a football game. Oh yeah, we're going to have it. So we had Dick. I think Tom knocked him down. I don't know. But anyway, he landed and he tore a big slit about that long in his rear end. And so we had to take him down. We lived right down the street. We lived right together. We had to take him down there and get his rear end sewed up. Never knew what was going to happen next, We said we're going to fly this kite. Well, we got this big kite. This hill was way up, and the kite could go way out there. So we got it. We're going to fly the kite. Well, I think it was in Yerkesville when it came down. Dennis and Yerkesville are pretty close to each other. That's when it came down, and my dad made us another one. We probably did the same thing with that. I can't remember. But Tom was a good guy. He would do anything for anybody. He would. And then once in a while, them youth would get in have trouble. Boy, he'd chew them out like you wouldn't believe. You think he was going to kill them. He'd chew them out, and then they all got in arms and walked back down to the house. That's this kind of guy he was. He'd do anything for you. He did everything for me and everything to me. He did that too. But Tom was a good guy. He really liked them youth. Oh my gosh. He really liked them playing ball. He's the one that started it all. After they started, next thing you know, he had them building a stadium, had a little league stadium, and all kinds of stuff going on. He was a good guy. Everybody, I was trying to think when I sat back there. I can't think of anybody that didn't like him. I can't think of anybody that didn't like him. Everybody liked him. because well,